Hello, my name is Daniel Lomelin, and my delegation is uh, MMUL, United Nations Mexico Association, which is short. It's long for MUNMA. And the topic I chose was what will you remember from 2014. And well, 2014 has been a very eventful year for me. It started because the last school year from August 2013 to June 2014, I went to study abroad to Australia, to Sydney. So that was a very good experience for me. And well, I spent New Year in Australia, in Sydney, far from my family. So that was certainly a first for me. And yeah, it was just very cool to see how other people experience New Year and celebrate these festivities differently in each place. So what I did is I went with some friends to the beach, to Manly Beach, and we just walked through the beach and just celebrated with the rest of the people that the new year was here. We were all very excited. And then yeah, we took the bus back to our house, which is also what's kind of weird for me, because here in Mexico we certainly don't use the buses as often. But yeah, so that was it. And then my second semester there in Sydney was also very cool. I had a lot of new experiences as well, experiences that there was no way I could have lived here in Monterey, because the situation is just very different. There are very different places, different people, and the different climate, everything. For example, the school was just 9 people in the whole school, like in the grade. So I'm used to my school here having 500 people just in the school year, and we're 1,500 I think in the whole high school. And there we were just like 9 in the class and like 200 in the whole school. And as well, the school there was an IB school, so I had the mocks right before coming back to Monterey in June. And yeah, I had to study very hard for them and everything, but I did very good. And well, yeah, coming back to Mexico was also very different for me, because I kind of missed Mexico and wanted to come back, but at the same time I wanted to still be in Sydney because of obvious reasons, that it's an amazing place and you have a lot of fun there and everything. So yeah, you kind of feel when you're there in Sydney, I wanted to be here, and then when I was here, I wanted to be there. So you cannot be happy either way. But yeah, I finally worked it out, and yeah, it was all right at the end. What else marked my 2014, or what will I remember from my 2014? Another thing I would say, definitely the World Cup. Here in Mexico, we're huge soccer fans, and the World Cup is certainly a not once in a lifetime experience, but it's once every 4 years experience. So we always get excited for the Mexican team to advance and everything. And they actually decent. They passed to the round before the quarterfinals, and they lost against Netherlands. But yeah, coming a bit back chronologically, I actually got to visit Brazil with my dad. We actually went to watch Mexico play. We watched Mexico against Croatia, which was the last group stages match, and Mexico lost 1-3-1, I'm sorry. So that was a pretty amazing experience as well, just being in the stadium. The stadium was newly built for the event, which was the World Cup and everything, so it was amazing. And then we watched Italy-Uruguay, which was a good match as well. And then just spending the quality time with my dad and everything in Brazil, more than anything, that was the highlight of the trip, I think. But as well, getting to go to World Cup, not many people can say that. And so yeah, those were 2 things that will mark my 2014, and I will always remember those for the rest of my life. Those 2 events, going to Australia for a year and then going to the World Cup with my dad, that was certainly 2 of the best experiences I've had in my life, and I'll for sure remember that for the rest of my life. Thank you, and